To the live stream. If you are new here, hi, my name's Jess. Give me a thumbs up. It helps, allegedly. Also, subscribe if you have not done so already, and make sure that you keep the comments nice. If you're catching the live chat replay, you can follow along by going to the comment section and swiping left. But I thought I would go live and just kind of hang out with you guys. It's been a minute, I think. A week or two. I don't know. There's too many platforms. There's too many things to keep up with. Too many kids, too many platforms, too many bills, too many things. Purple Willow, you're first. Christy, Natasha, Jen's Travel, Freda, Freya. That's weird. Emily, RC, Lee, Amy, what's up, you guys? You guys are the first ones. Welcome in. Sydney, hello. Make sure you are liking the live. Growing wings. I am growing wings. Do you guys remember the class action lawsuit that said everyone in America that ever bought a Red Bull ever could get like $10 because it doesn't actually give you wings? I'm like, America's weird. It's a weird place. How many platforms do you use? 2 YouTube channels, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, that one. Patreon. I'm on Favorited, but I don't really have any followers over there. And I'm on Lemon8, and the last time I checked Lemon8, I had like 60,000 over there. I don't know. So that's like 9. And then I have merch, and then, yeah, that's a lot. How do I keep up with it? I cry sometimes. I cry a lot. I don't keep up with it, and that's the thing. Sometimes a platform gets a little neglected if one platform is taking up the majority of my time, so it depends. Make sure you guys are liking the live stream. You just give a little tappy tap. What are we talking about? Open discussion, whatever you want to talk about until I get so annoyed that I turn it on subscriber only. It is a lot. It is a lot, but that is ADHD, like in a nutshell. New Zealand. I don't think felons can go to New Zealand. Okay, we're gonna raw dog it for now with no mods and just kind of see how it goes. Brave. Feeling brave. What do y'all want to talk about? You really catch me live, probably because I don't tell you guys on any other platform that I'm live. Raw dog for now, with no moderators, yeah. Don't make it weird. I would come to the UK, yes. I'm afraid of that flight. Like, I feel like I'm gonna need like a tranquilizer. You know what I mean? Like the one from Old School where they like shoot Frank with. I think I'm gonna need that one. I do like Nirvana. I didn't hear that Jelly could get pardoned. That's good. Yeah, I've been on an airplane a couple times a year, every year for many years. Me thinking about the dentist. Torture chamber. The dentist is a torture chamber, and you can't convince me otherwise. So we have almost 200 people in here and 45 likes. We need to get the likes up. I have been to Wisconsin, just passing through. You look familiar. Were you ever in prison? Maybe. Who do you vote for? But if you watch my content, based on the things that I talk about and I advocate for, who would you think that I voted for when I care about things like prison reform, mental health treatment, be unhoused, Narcan, recovery programs? Trump is the first answer. You think I voted for Trump? I care about people and you think I voted for Trump? Okay. I didn't think that it was like a radical idea to like give a fuck about people. Yeah, radical idea that I want people to have food and housing and healthcare. Bitch is crazy. Crazy. She crazy. They all don't care. I hate the government, period. Someone said I'm a lesbian. Yeah, I'm a little gay. Not gay enough, because I got some kids. Care about stealing tax dollars. What's interesting is your tax money gets taken from you regardless, and you have absolutely no say on what it goes to. It really doesn't. You know, it doesn't matter what the fuck you want your tax dollars to go to. It will line pockets of billionaires. There's nothing we can do about it. We shouldn't be worshiping and praising and idolizing our government. It should be us holding the government accountable, we the people. It shouldn't be us bickering back and forth, wearing merchandise, right? No, it's we, the people, versus them. Like, but no, they know that we're just gonna bicker and squabble back and forth over and over and over again until fucking nothing is done and all Americans suffer along the way. But if we taxed people at the beginning of this bitch, the way that we were taxing them now, there would be more harm done than tea being thrown into a harbor. Just some things to think about. I am not a Christian. Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. Hold on one second. There we go. Subscriber only. Whew. Politics, now religion. Come on, y'all. It's all they do. And it's like, it's so weird because they just want to fight with me. I don't make the rules. I'm not, my opinion carries no weight. I am not in Congress. I'm not in the Senate. I'm not doing anything. I'm just a fucking person. But at the end of the day, I know that I have a platform and I will talk about things when I see that things are wrong. So I am not a Democrat. I am not a Republican. I don't like the government. And I think that the way that we divide ourselves makes us more vulnerable to crazy shit. Like a president that potentially is very authoritarian, some would say. Some would say that the current administration has become very authoritarian very fast. I'll just use Fox Words language. Some people are saying, it's really just some shit I'm saying. Jessica for president. That sounds like a horrible job. You can't even open a window. Yeah, but we won't find more ways to come together. And they're counting on that. It's like prison. Prison is counting on people to be in gangs and to fight each other, because if we're fighting each other, we're not fighting them. They're counting on that. They're hoping for that. Hey, y'all from Northwest Arkansas. Sorry, I keep burping. When I drink Red Bull, I burp a lot. Oh yeah, like it. Tap the like. Does no one remember United We Stand, Divided We Fall? People are not going to care or wake up until it's directly affecting them. Period. And what Trump is doing is definitely affecting me, and we can talk about that if you guys want to. I don't think that the majority, I don't know, it's very 50-50. A lot of people won't like what I have to say, but this administration is absolutely affecting me directly with their new credit score policy and all the things they're doing with student loans. I'm one of the 13 million people affected by their new student loan policy. And I am so much more privileged than most, though. What is going to take millions of Americans forever to bounce back from, if they even can, is going to kind of affect me. And I recognize that. I understand that I'm in a very privileged place. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm fucking irritated by it. But I'm not, it's not really going to hurt me. It's going to hurt so many Americans. And when 13 million Americans are in default because of their student loans, the entire economy suffers. So to everyone that's like, oh my God, just pay your loans. They were paying them, but now their payments have doubled, tripled, quadrupled because now these student loans, it's not income based anymore because those programs are ripped away. I don't know why I'm going on a soapbox about this. It's not just pay back your loans. We signed those contracts and they were different. The contracts that we signed had income based payment plans in them. And we were reassured when we signed those loans many years ago that it would not affect our credit score and that they would work with us to pay back our loans. What happened is most people that are paying minimum payments, it's just going to the interest and they're spinning their tires in the mud. It's not actually going towards the principal. Yeah, and I graduated in 2020. So when I graduated, because of COVID, I wasn't required to pay student loans for a long time. It was actually a policy that Trump created. And then Biden extended it over and over and over again. And now Trump is like, oh my God, that policy is bad. Bitch, that was you. You did that, actually. Um, so now 13 million Americans are in default immediately for missing payments when it's like, you weren't charging us before. You weren't charged. How were we in default? It wasn't required. We weren't making payments because y'all said we didn't have to. Thank you, Brian, for the super chat. So people will not wake up to the authoritarianism, the hypocrisy, any of that until it directly happens to them. What happens when you die? Your student loan's wiped. Yeah, I mean, so loan forgiveness is generally in this country only for big banks and billionaires. Yep, they get a pass. They get buyouts. Like, look at the mortgage crisis. Oh my God, what did I do to my neck? Talking about Trump and I'm bringing out knives. Jesus Christ. Fuck, it stresses me out so bad. Look at the housing market crash. All the big banks got fucking like loan forgiveness and buyouts and they were totally fine. They got saved because they were too big to fail while millions of Americans suffered. We've seen it time and time again. So I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican. I fucking hate the government. I fucking hate the system. And I'm not a big fan of the 1%. You know, it's not really a radical idea, yet they can afford those loans. Ridiculous. The video where you arrested yourself for spitting at yourself. I like dressing up as a cop and arresting people. It's fun. It's so funny because like cops are so easy. Like they're so easy to imitate because I've seen them my whole life. But it was always fun filming with Burner, doing those skits where I arrested him because like he looks like he should be arrested. And I don't look like I'm doing anything wrong unless you see like I'm tatted and whatever, but like he looks like he should go to jail. So I'm like, I'm gonna play the cop in this scenario or the lawyer. We had to bail out banks in 2008. Like, think about that. Think about that. But we can't get student loan forgiveness. They're hilarious. You're great at it. Thank you. I haven't filmed skits in like a year and I'm so like, yeah, I'm happy. I just kind of got it like in my mind the other day to start doing them again because someone had said something about like, man, everything's just too heavy right now. Like, I just wish content creators were making funnier videos because it's so heavy. And I'm like, bitch, I got you. I got you. I get it. So I will do all the things. Oh yeah, Medicaid cuts, no help for FEMA. Trump has taken away FEMA relief in places like North Carolina. Yep. Cuts to the Department of Education, things that are important. So it's a little sus how good you are at it. It's funny. Someone called me a cop on Facebook today. I'm like, God, I'd be the worst cop. I'd be the worst CO too. I would just let people get away with things. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, why are you trashing this guy's house? Oh, he cheated on you? Yeah. Water in the Xbox. Water in the Xbox. I didn't see anything here. I'm gonna I'm gonna go. You know, like all the things. Like, oh my God, why are you keying his car? You freaking lunatic. Did you take a baseball bat to the what's it called? What is that called? How did I forget the windshield? Oh my God. A bat to the windshield. What'd he do? The nanny. Yeah, carry on. That should be legal. Lori Daybell was found guilty. Oh my God, that is shocking. For the 4th time, right? This is the 4th. What an absolute psycho she is. I saw this interview where she's like, I had a vision, like baby talk. I had a vision that we were going to get exonerated. I had a vision where me and my husband, we were in the world, not in a cage, like, dead then? Is it dead? Is that the vision? You had a dream about you were in heaven or something? Like, you are, how very Utah of you, doomsday killer, how very Utah of you to use that religion, because that's how they do it, right? Predators, like, they always use religion to hurt people, you know? Craziness. When I saw her representing herself, the first time that I saw that, like, on the newsfeed, I'm like, this is gonna be entertaining as fuck. This, not a good idea. She should be the poster child for why you should never represent yourself in court. Lawyers don't represent themselves in court because it's your case. You're too emotional. No, we're not going to cross-examine the ex-girlfriend, the one that he went on a date with when he was married to you. Nope, no. Get someone else to do that because you're too emotional. Get down, bitch. Like, oh my God. It should be a rule for everyone. You should not be able to represent yourself. 539 people and 92 likes. I'm gonna need y'all to tap that screen. You do have the right to be an attorney. You just should not be an attorney. Girl, don't do that. Nirvana, another one. I know, another Nirvana shirt. What's for dinner? For me or for the kids? For me, probably salmon. No, chicken and rice. It goes from like 190 people to 500 people and back. It's so weird. You know what I wonder it is? If it's impressions. Because, like, I'll be recommended to people. I can see that, like, in my data. No one cares. I'm just like, ooh, numbers. In my data, I can see the amount of times my video has been recommended to somebody versus how many times people have clicked on it. My numbers aren't good. They're not good. Like, one of the videos that I have, it was recommended like 2 million times. It has like 300K or maybe 200K. And it was recommended 200 times. That is not a good ratio. 2 million times versus 200K views. That's a lot of people saying, I'm good. I'm swiping away. I'm sorry that I'm chewing on camera. I should stop doing that. Still going now. If you guys heard kids, you did. There's kids here. Riley, close your door, please. They're very excited. They got a bunch of new stuff. Yeah, I had the like. Or anybody's number's good. I thought that 10% click rate or whatever would be okay. My views have never been like crazy good on YouTube. I have some really big, I mean, gold plaque, right? I have some really big videos. I think my highest on this app is a short with 10 or 12 million views. Long form content, my highest is 2 million views with I Had Baby in Prison. And then, I'm sorry, 2.3 million with a prison shower video, 1.8 or 1.9 with I Had Baby in Prison. And they kind of trickled on down from there. So I've had some really big paying and really big performing videos. But what people don't realize is like, okay, yeah, I posted 5 videos this week and they didn't get over 100K. That's okay. They're still paying me, you know? I don't care if a video got 35,000 views. I'm still getting paid. Times that by 5. TikTok does not offer more money. TikTok pays pennies for every 1,000 views, where YouTube pays dollars for every 1,000 views. So like, imagine being subscribed to me to troll me. It's embarrassing. Get a hobby. Like YouTube pays anywhere between $5 and $9 for every 1,000 views. TikTok pays 20 cents to $1.20 for every 1,000 views. And it's only like qualified views. But a lot of people are making money on TikTok Shop. Have I? No. No. Do I get free shit? Yes. Sure do. You have to turn your TikTok into QVC to get paid like that. I just don't want to do that. I'm like, cool, I got a treadmill for free. Bet. Thank you, Berlin. I'm not going to say that whole name because I'm going to say it wrong. I'm just going to call you Berlin. Yeah, I'm going to call you Caddy. I thought it was $2.95 on YouTube. Yeah, like January. It's low in January. But full-length videos, no. My RPM or CPM on YouTube is anywhere between $5 and $9, depending on the video. The viewer count jumping. I'm saying, now we're at 476 people. Hey, tap the screen. Welcome in. We're talking about all the things. Oh, and they're gone. The workout journey, ugh. First of all, I'm never going to be excited about working out. That's why, yeah, it says 280 now. It'll jump if you watch it. It's so weird. I think it's because, like, the impressions and then people swiping away. I don't know. I'm never going to be excited about working out. I don't like it. I think that it's absolutely horrible. And I'm sore. You know what's so hard in the first 30 days of working out? You're doing it and there's no results yet. You like literally have to push yourself and know that, hey, the results are coming. Screenshot that. 807 people in here, down to 297. I have to like, wild. So you're working out for the first 30 days on just pure, I'm gonna get shit done, right? Like I am going to do this and I'm gonna wake up every day, tired as fuck, sore as fuck, and I'm still gonna do it. And I don't see any results yet. That is dedication. So that's where I'm at with day 17. I hate it. Slacklining, not good, not good. I haven't really tried a bunch of times, but sun and moon. I have my birth chart. I can't ever remember what my sun, moon, and rising is. I can't remember. I don't lift heavy. I do weight training, but not like, I don't lift heavy. I just do a lot of reps with lighter weight, like 15 pounds. You know, I lived with a bodybuilder for a long time. Lightweight, Ronnie Coleman. So I believe in lifting lighter, not lifting heavy. That's how you get hurt. Lifting lighter and doing a lot more reps. It's what I believe, really. So that's what I'm doing. Harder with ADHD. I'll walk by all my workout equipment, talk shit to it, and go upstairs and eat some snacks, you know? I don't fast. I don't fast. I struggle to gain weight, so I need to go the other way. That's why I'm always eating. Every time you guys see me on a live stream, I'm just smashing food. So can you do more than 10 push-ups? Probably not. I'm not trying to work out my chest though, you know? How are you doing post-breakup? Oh my God, we went 24 minutes without talking about it. Thanks so much. Lifting gloves. I don't need advice about how to work out. I appreciate it. I get a lot of free advice. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm gaining weight and I'm toning and training and all those things. G-Man, what's up? I don't need advice. And I really appreciate that you guys give me advice. I genuinely do. But when it's things that I know, come on. Like, come on. Like, let a girl live, you know? If I ask you for advice, but all of the advice that I get for eating or working out, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I've got this. You know, I lived with a narcissistic bodybuilder for a long time. Shallow as a plate of fucking cereal. Watched all the bodybuilder podcast, not because I wanted to. Yeah, watched every Olympian thing, you know? Saw all the highlights of them too. I know everything about Dorian Yates and Jay Cutler and Ronnie Coleman and Phil Heath and Dory. Like, I know everything about them and I don't want to. I just know this information. It just lives in my brain, rent free. I know what their cycles are. I'm like, mm. um, so that's my homie G-Man. I just pinned it. I make a horrible cop and he's not wrong because I'm a felon. I'd be the worst cop. You know, don't let me be in the evidence room. Don't let me do that. Don't let me do literally anything with a badge because I'm just gonna be the worst. You know, really, I'm gonna pick and choose who goes to jail. Oh, thank you. I like the cop skits. I've been doing them for a long time. Well, I haven't done them in like a year, but I used to do them all the time back in the day, and it's like one of my favorite things to do because they're so easy. They're so easy to just, it's the same shit. Hang tight for me. Got an ID on you? You have any warrants on you? Got anything that could stab me, poke me, anything on you? You know, they're so fucking easy. And like the gum chewing, they all violently chew gum. And like some of them act like your friend. Don't believe them. Shut the fuck up when cops ask questions. I heavily support the Pot Brothers at Law. They're my friends. The 25 words script when you're being pulled over. And don't be a dick when you're getting pulled over, okay? Like, don't reach for a bunch of shit. Have your shit ready, okay? Just relax, fucking breathe. Why are you pulling me over? I am not discussing my day. Am I being detained or am I free to go? If detained, what do? You shut the fuck up. You shut it, because we can beat it in court. The more you talk, the worse it is, and the harder your lawyer's job is going to be. So shut the fuck up. A lot of people think they can explain their way out of things. You can't. Shut the fuck up. And that's very hard to do when you're nervous and you're anxious and you're one of the people that like when you're fucking scared. Yeah. So, and they're counting on that because they're calm. They didn't just go through a tragedy or a fucking situation. They're just like, this is a regular Tuesday night. I'm just here. They're calm and they know how to lie to you. So just shut up. Any questions that seem innocent are not. Like, where y'all coming from? Don't answer that. I'm not discussing my day. Because you don't know what they're working on. You don't know what crimes just happened in the area unless you have like a fucking scanner, you know? So you're probably just going home. But if you just came from this gas station and the gas station was just robbed, you're gonna have to just wait right here. Just hang tight for me while more cop cars pull up. You ever been in a situation where a second car pulls up, third car pulls up? God damn it, the canine unit pulls up. You're going. You're going. You're fucking going to jail today, buddy. Hang tight means you're going to jail. I'm gonna arrest you. Just sit tight for me. We're trying to figure it out. You're fucked. Call your lawyer. Try to call your lawyer. My police service required post-secondary in a legal area. What do you mean? What does that mean? He speaks Canadian, so I don't know what the fuck he's saying. What does that mean? Because cops in America don't know dick about the law. They don't. You know why it takes so long for them to run your shit? They're looking up laws they can fuck you with. I don't know. Saying. That was probably so loud. I'm sorry. Oh, wanted person. And the computers tell them everything now. And they'll like put the laws on the fucking screen. But shut up. I think you all no. That's not real. You're lying. You have to have a college degree or university, law-related diploma. I think in America you need like a GED, a fucking assault charge, usually domestic violence. I think you need like to have served the military during a wartime. I think you also need to have never received therapy ever and be like hungry to arrest people. You know what I mean? A steroid problem. I swear to God, that's how they act. Like, they act fucking crazy. You need at least one personality diagnosis. It's so funny because it's not funny. Are you drunk? God forbid a bitch laugh. You need to at least, or you can't be over, I would say, 3 inches, you know? Are you drunk? I can't even just have a good time. I can't even just laugh with people on the internet anymore. But if you're over 3 inches, you can't be a cop. You should probably have a lifted truck. You had to have be at least one of your wives. No, to be fair, I have met really good officers. They're just so few and far between that it just ruins it for everyone, you know? And I think Chris Rock has a good skit where he talks about bad apples, you know? Bad apples. Most of us are good. This is all a Chris Rock skit, but there are just some really bad apples. That's a really nice word for murderers. You wouldn't get on a plane and their slogan is like, you know, most of our pilots like to land, but there's a few that like to crash into the mountains. Right? No one would get on that plane. They'd be like, I'm good. No thanks. No thanks. And that Chris Rock comedy special has been stuck in my head for years because I'm like, damn. One bad apple spoils the barrel. You have to be unpopular in high school. Oh my God. You know? There's a skit. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do it. Because I did a skit earlier where a woman called the cops because she gave someone money for dope and they didn't give her the dope and like she wanted the cops to come help her get her money back. And people like, they do that? I swear to God they do that. So so stupid. I was visiting my hometown in 2019. And I just happened to be interviewing Randy, my ex, and someone that hates us, called the cops on us for a home invasion. And we were surrounded by cops. I'm trying to figure everything out. I'm like, what on earth did you fucking stop me for? And one of the cops was like, come here. Let me just, come on back here for me. I get out of the car and he's like, what is this? And like, the door of his cop car is open and he's pointing to the screen. He's like, all these charges. I'm like, yeah, I'm retired. I'm actually a YouTuber now. You could Google me. I didn't try to break into anyone's house here in the 607. My hometown is 200% below the poverty line. I'm not breaking into anyone's house anymore. I'm not a lunatic anymore. I'm retired from that life. I'm not going to ever give you permission to search my vehicle. But if you do ever violate my fucking rights, you'll find a rogue chicken nugget probably and some YouTube equipment. And all of that happened. And finally at the end of it, this investigator comes up and he goes, oh, hold on, let me look at these tattoos. Because they had video footage of this. And the person that did it had no tattoos. And I'm like, wow, having tattoos got me out of something. It's usually the opposite. You know, usually having tattoos gets me busted because I definitely did it. But this time I didn't do it. And all that was missing was like $5,000 of weed money. And they surrounded my vehicle and acted absolutely crazy. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to film. Turns out the person that stole all that money was dude's brother. Oh, thank you for the 10 piece. I appreciate you, Jenny. Always close the car door behind you and pull the windows up. Yeah. I got out of my car and he showed me like his screen, like computer screen where it has my charges or whatever from Arkansas. Maybe some other shit. I don't know. I barely looked at it. I'm like, okay. Why would they take that call? They have to. They have to. And my ex is very well known. He's been to prison 9 times. He's in prison again, like for shit like home invasion and theft, grand theft, robbery. Like that's his literal arrest record. So that's crazy. In Canada, you actually have to go to school for law stuff. You should. That makes sense. You should know the law if you're a cop, but cops in America don't know the law. They're not experts in law. They will lie to you about the law. No, Burner's not in prison, and that's not how you spell his name. I have dated other people besides Burner in my 35 years of life. Why can't y'all spell his name? It takes more training to become a hairstylist than a cop. Oh my God. Spell check. Yeah, okay. Hundreds of you do that to me every single day, and I'm like, ugh, it's so annoying. These are prison chips. How many Red Bulls do I drink? Usually, like, it depends. If I'm being honest, this is mind your business. It's my third. I don't usually drink 3, but oh yeah, Skippy Ohio Toilet Res. Plus, I had 1 cup of coffee this morning, but early, like 6 a.m. So it was like 12 hours ago. I wonder why I have anxiety. I just pound Red Bulls and drink coffee. That's crazy. I don't know why I have anxiety. When everything I'm eating and drinking causes a fucking heart attack. I'm doing good. We do have Monster drinks. Yeah, I don't like Monster. I don't like Liquid Death. I'm not a huge fan of sparkling water. I love just regular water. So I carry around a Stanley, you know, constantly drink water. The only energy drink I drink is just the plain Red Bull. Sometimes I'll work in a sweet tea, but 90% of the time, all I'm drinking is water. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning. That is my pre-workout. I just don't like other things. I like water, just water, and Red Bull and sweet tea sometimes. Or Arizona green tea, that's pretty good. Celsius, no. Like, even if I eat fast food, which is pretty rare, I just drink water with it. So Red Bull's the only energy drink that I like. Do energy drinks make you tired? I can drink coffee or a Red Bull right before I go to bed, and it's not going to affect my sleep. I just ADHD, you know? No, Sarah, I don't. Gives you wings. Pepsi Clear. I don't like soda. I think every time I drink a soda, like McDonald's Coke is good. It's a different recipe, but every time I drink soda, it's just like my teeth have sweaters on them. You know, it's too sweet and so fucking sugary, and I just hate it. I am not a fan of soda. I just take beer with everything. Drink some water. Drink water. Like, I'm addicted to soda. I love when people tell me they're addicted to shit that's not a drug, like working out or cold plunges. Like, that's cute. Did you ever commit some felonies to stay in the gym? I didn't finish my Invisalign. My mental health was a little, you know, Coke Zero. I don't like diet anything. It has a weird fucking aftertaste. I'm not a fan of soda. I don't like it. I think it's gross. I just think it's gross. Caffeine withdrawals are no joke. Try heroin. Oh, God. You called 911 over your vape? Alabama, yeah, Arkansas, whatever. That's cute. I know nicotine addiction is a very real thing. most of you are not crazy. You know, most of you are not going to call 911 because you can't find your vape. Most of you are just going to be like, oh, this sucks. And it's going to be a lot for a little bit. I've never been addicted to nicotine, thank God. Because there was a time I was smoking vapes. I was super stressed out. And it just got to be like a habit. But I found that as long as I don't go get them, I'm lazy and I don't like to leave the house, then I'm never going to smoke them. You know, so I've never struggled with an addiction to nicotine, because if I was smoking, I was also really kind of doing something else. Like I was either heavily addicted to substances, right? Or I was drinking very, very, very heavily and going through other shit in my life. Like in 2022, I did smoke cigarettes. I've just never, I just stopped. I've never been addicted to nicotine. It's like the one thing that the universe is like, okay, bitch, this is the one thing I'm not going to torture you with. Everything else, though, not good. I wouldn't do any of it. What time is it? Okay, I've been on here 40 minutes. I feel like that is just about enough for me. I have to go make some dinner. I've been using my air fryer more. I'm a skillet person or a grill person. And the air fryer to me has always been Riley's chicken nugget machine. But I found like when I'm making lunch, it's super fast. Just do chicken thighs in the air fryer. And I've been doing it more and more. So thanks for being here, Brian. I appreciate it. You're late. Have fun with dinner. And then we're going to play. I was thinking of ways that I could make the world worse. So I bought Jumanji. Just kidding. So the kids and I are going to play either Jumanji or a Disney trivia game that we just got for our game night. But like they don't understand Jumanji because like they're young. And I'm like, dude, this ruined the world, bro. This game ruined the entire world. You know, it's very stressful. Make sure to unplug your air fryer. You can start on fire. Thanks for more fear. It is an actual game. Oh, you switched from Patreon? Thank you for being a member. I need to do some more content. We are traveling all summer long, and we're staying in the coolest places I can find on the West Coast, like tree houses and things. I do play chess, and so does Riley. Riley's very good at chess. She's almost beat me a couple of times. So Riley, watch out. But we're vlogging all summer, just me and the girls, and we're staying in like the coolest places I can find. Like, I'm super excited. Container homes in the desert and tree houses in Oregon and weird random places like all over the West Coast area. I'm excited. So I will be vlogging more and doing more Patreon content. I'm dying for them to get out of school. You know, I just want to go fucking sleep in a treehouse. I hate school. I want to travel with my kids and I want to have a good time and sleep in trees. Thank you for the super chat, John. I know, I'm so excited. They only have a month left and it's like, it's dragging and they're super stressed because they're doing state testing. And Riley's like, I'm never going to get into a good college. I'm like, you're in the third grade. You're in the third grade. It's okay. Like, I feel like teachers put so much pressure on them. And it's like, dude, I didn't even graduate high school and I still have a college degree that I regret now because the rules changed. But yeah, like, they're such good kids. And they're like, oh my God, like the stress of the state testing is crazy. I'm going to keep all the things going, all the pages going. My vlog channel is going to have a lot more vlogs though. They do put so much pressure on them and they're babies. You know, I mean, maybe not to like everyone else, but to me, they're babies. They're about to be 13 and 9 in 2 months. And like, I can get a college degree without high school. Oh, I mean, I got my GED. You just take a test. Hopefully not in prison. And hopefully graduate high school. Stay in fucking school. I don't miss state testing either. They were always like kind of fun. What do we call them in New York? Like Regents test, I think. And my stepmom was a teacher, so we would get out early, but she would still have to be at school. So I'd get out of school at like noon, and then I would like party with my friends and then go in hungover to take the next test the next day. And I would just cheat off my friend Taylor because the way that the so bad. The way that the don't do any of that. The way that the seating worked, it was alphabetical order, and I was placed with my friend Taylor, starts with an L. So I'm like, hell yeah, right? And he's wicked smart, and he definitely didn't party the night before. Hippie, but didn't. I'm not physically okay, so just a couple of these. I think he low key helped me though. I have some of his paintings here. I think he low key like slid the test over. I'll show you guys real quick before I go. All my art in my studio is local to my town or something you guys sent me. So my friend Taylor painted these. And even though I didn't graduate high school, he got me through the state test. My day's going good. You're getting bullied? Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck them. High school is such a small part of your overall life. I know it seems like everything now, but fuck them. You're gonna get out of high school so fast. And I wish that I realized that what I was, because it's your whole life, right? It's your whole fucking life, all day, every day. When I look back now at 35, I'm like, man, that was a blink and I miss a situation. And now I know that all the people that were shitty to me, now when I'm 35, I am so much more successful than them and I'm hotter than them and they're miserable and they're stuck in my hometown. They're not doing shit with their life. It's always the ones that are the meanest that absolutely suck at life later and you're gonna fucking crush them. And the only reason they're bullying you is because they know that. They see that you're fucking cooler than them. Don't listen to those little bitches, okay? Hated high school, graduated, never looked back. Me too, but I didn't graduate. All right, I have to get out of here and go make dinner, but I love you guys. Join my Patreon if you have not done so already. We chat over there. We talk a lot of shit over there. It's a cool group of people. And yeah, do all the things. Subscribe to all the things. Follow me everywhere. I don't have a consistent schedule. I know that's irritating. So make sure your notification bell is turned on. Okay, good night, guys.